guys, welcome back to my channel Style by Snip CC. On today's tutorial, I will show you on how to make this beautiful piece I'm putting on, this beautiful gown. Okay, let's start with it. Has a V-shaped neckline. Yeah, it has basque effect on the hip area, on the temporal part of the gown. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So kindly share to friends. You can be helping someone actually. Alright, share to friends, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We need your subscription, baby. Please subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. It's very important for more interesting and sweet videos. Thank you. I want to add and cut out lining for the African prints, alright? So this is my back piece with the lining, this is my front piece with the lining. So now I'll go ahead and run a stitch. This is my front, center front. So I'll run a stitch, then I'm going to get somewhere here. Let me bring the front piece. This is my front piece. Then I'm going to make a little gather so that this will push in very well. So I'm going to make a stitch from here, and I'm going to stop somewhere here or somewhere a few inches here, maybe 1 inch before the end point here. The same thing goes to this side too. Then I'm going to make a gather here. Alright, I'm going to be using my needle and thread, or I can use my hand to make a gather and push it in. So I'm going to be sewing I'm going to be leaving 1 inch from here. I'm going to leave 1 inch from here. I'm going to leave 1 inch downwards. Then for my back piece, I'll go ahead and run a stitch, close it up here. Go ahead and close it up here. Alright. So now the next thing I'm going to do is, this is my front pieces together. Alright, so I'll be attaching it to this side. Now if you look closely, you see that the ends, this side is a little bit big. Alright, so now this is where the gathers or the pleating comes in. Alright, so you can decide to maybe use your needle and thread to gather it. You can decide to use your hands to do it while stitching it on your machine, anyone that works for you. So now I'm going to pick up my front piece this way, and I'll start from this point now to start joining it. When I'm getting to this area, I'm going to place it in to join to this area. Alright, so I'll do something here. So this is what it looks like after stitching on it. Alright, so this is one side of it. I'll go ahead, the same thing I did to this part, I'll go ahead and do it to this area. Alright, so I'll replicate the same thing here. This is what it looks like. So now I went ahead to join my backs together. Alright, so this is my African print, and this is the crepe. I've joined the two of them together. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be joining my two shoulders together. So I'm going to, this is my front piece. I brought up my front piece. So now I'm going to be joining the two shoulders together. Alright, after joining the shoulders, that's the first thing I'm going to do now first. So now I'm done joining the two shoulders together. This is what I have. Alright, so now I'm going to be joining my sleeve. That's the next thing I'm going to be doing. So this is my sleeve. I'll go ahead and attach my sleeve to my shoulder area or to my armhole area. I'll do the same thing. I will do the same thing I did here for this side. Then I'll go ahead and shape my dress on both sides. Alright, mark my shaping line and shape. After stitching and shaping my dress, this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is I'm going to measure what I have round this end. At the bottom part, I'm going to take the measurements round. So what I have, let me assume I have 30 inches. This is an assumption I have 30 inches. Alright, so I'm going to multiply the 30 inches by 2.5 or by 2 inches. 2/3 of what I have, that's the length of that will be the length of my distance, the pleat, like how long the volume of my pleat is going to be. Alright, so I'll now go ahead and gather it and attach it to my dress. Alright, bottom area of my gown, I decided to work with 16 inches. Both my seam allowances are 14 inches plus 2 inches seam allowance. I don't want it to be short, that's why I'm working with 14 inches length. All right, so now I'll go ahead and cut it. Then, so this is my pleats now. This is what I'm having for my pleats. So after cutting it out, what I went ahead to do was to fold the hem or hem the bottom part of it. Now for this upper part, you can decide to use a needle and thread to make a gathers. You can decide to make pleats on your machine. Whichever one that works for you is fine. Alright, so I'll go ahead now to attach it on my dress. So this is the bottom part. So now I'll be attaching it to this proper. So that's what I'll go ahead to do. So this is what we have after making it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and attach my zip to my back piece. All right, then our gown is ready. All right,